Cleveland, Ohio is the scene for the Spurs. One of the most dominant two-way forces in the NBA. Victor Wembanyama leading the way as they get set to square off against the Cavaliers. Spurs, Cavs, coming up next. Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Vassell in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, the Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings. And it's Garland in at point guard. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
And finished off by Hunter.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, thank you.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Hunter passes to Allen. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Garland. Cleveland working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. The kick to Hunter. And here's Garland.
I love how Fox defends with urgency. He works hard to stay on top of the shooter.
Now Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Fox. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Vassell. And he drives in. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Hunter passes to Allen. Out to Garland. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Wembanyama, screen on Garland. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Mitchell. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Off the mark from 16 feet.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Fox, that's good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Mobley. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. They set the pick. Here's Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Antetokounmpo. Vassell outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Hunter. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. Banked it in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
I just love the ball movement.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Strus, he's checked in for Mitchell. All right, let's honor a player who set the bar high last month. Our player of the month for the West, Victor Wembanyama.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
Cavaliers trail by 10. Allen with a screen on Fox. Garland, the pass to Allen. Shot clock at 5. Garland for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 10. Doris, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
BA, like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
Here's Allen. Hunter against Vassell. Pass to Garland. They still need this. And he lays it in. Garland's got his second basket of the game.
Come on now, that's easy money.
San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. On the wing, Fox. 7 points in the game. Antetokounmpo finds Vassell. There's the 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Fox against Garland. Pass to Allen. Allen with a screen on Vassell. Here's Hunter. And he banks in the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Wembanyama screen. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Allen. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Allen with a screen on Fox. Pass to Hunter. Beyond the arc. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Now this is why perimeter defense is so critical. Everyone has a 3 they can drop on you.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Ball's checked in, and San Antonio with a change here too. Harper, he's checked in for Castle. Here's Ball. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. San Antonio leading by 11. Antetokounmpo surveys. Vassell outside. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 12 points.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! Cleveland working the ball around now. Allen with a screen on Vassell. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, and Mobley with the block. The shot's good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pass to Allen. Garland against Fox. Garland, the pass to Allen. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And Mobley gets it to go.
Well, Mobley very effective when he gets very good position on the interior.
Vassell can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Pass to Strus. Ball outside. Now Allen. Outside Strus. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, Max Strus is crafty, folks. He understands in the painted area you might have to be a little crafty.
Wembanyama screen. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass the ball. Lets the three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Wembanyama up top. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Over Strus. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's gotten his third basket of the night.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Strus. He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well. Garland up top. He's covered by Fox. Garland no good. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. And this team is in a fantastic rhythm right now. They've won 17 straight games.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. BA, back to you.
Allie, thanks very much for the report. A different look for Cleveland. Nance, he's checked in for Jared. Bryant, he's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for Mitchell. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Harper. Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Barnes. Strus the pass to Garland. Bryant a screen on Barnes. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
So, on the floor for San Antonio. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Castle and Johnson are on the wings, and it's Fox in at the 1. Now here's Garland. 27 points his last game. Back to Bryant. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Here's Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, you love it when Thomas Bryant tries to finish with power. Forget about try. He does it. What a pretty dunk.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
The cagey veteran. All right, Shams, thank you.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding. Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Now here's Garland, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
This guy has such a good-looking stroke. Darius from deep.
Here's Barnes. It's a 13-point game. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
The crossover, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Stephon Castle. Wow, the fans are loud in here tonight, Doris. Early season hype is all around us.
This building feels electric right now. Listen, the standings are wide open. Hope is in the air. It's contagious.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, as you watch him now, it's amazing that Thomas Bryant ever fell to the second round in the draft. He's big, he's skilled, he knows the game.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Tyson. Evan Mobley comes in for Strus. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Ball. Antetokounmpo's checked in for San Antonio.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Wembanyama finds Johnson. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Spurs need to get one up here. Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Merrill, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. Merrill outside. And there's the lob. It's tipped. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
He really gets left behind on D. Johnson's so quick to match up.
Pass to Castle. To the middle. Tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
And you look at Mitchell, he's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Just great awareness from Evan Mobley. Get out in transition, get in front of everybody.
The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Left side, Wembanyama. Castle outside. There's the triple. Mobley grabs the board. Cavaliers trail by 14. It's Merrill on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. Now Hunter. He's got 7. Allen with a screen on Castle. Here's Hunter. He can't get it to go. Good D by Wembanyama. To the inside. Johnson. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
And the coaching staff encourages Johnson to take initiative. When he does this, he draws the defense's attention.
Doors for teams looking to trade away a big-money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
And Cleveland has possession, following the bucket by the Spurs. Hunter passes to Mobley. Cleveland again missing. San Antonio leading by 18. Outside Johnson. San Antonio moving the ball around. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Harper.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Garland looking around. Offline with a 3. San Antonio has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Garland. Wembanyama, no good.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Outside Garland. Takes a 3. It's It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Back to Antetokounmpo. The three ball. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Garland, no good.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Pass to Harper. A minute 29 left in the first half of this game.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
A different look for San Antonio. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson, and Fox is subbed in for Harper. Pass to Garland. To the paint, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Vassell outside. Good, and Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 6 assists in the game. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Garland against Fox. Antetokounmpo outside. Wembanyama finds Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Wembanyama screen. Three-pointer, Fox. The offensive rebound. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Boy, Mobley read that the entire way. His defensive instincts are so good.
Here's Hunter, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to the second quarter. And get ready.
Did you miss us? Stupid. In honor of these rankings, I want you guys to rank your top 3 NBA rappers.
Oh, come on. Again, obviously I'm number 1. And then you got Dame.
All right, guys, we've got to go back and talk about Victor Wembanyama and how he played in that first half. Just outstanding. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
It's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Kenny Atkinson as we begin the second half. Pass to Mobley. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Mobley's got 7.
Boy, everyone seems to want a 3-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
A top 3 pick in a loaded 2021 draft, Evan Mobley continues to get better, as scouts predicted he would.
I don't think there is a ceiling on Evan Mobley, BA, because on the offensive end, as good as he is and as much progress as he's made, there's more to come. That belief in his three-point ability is only going to continue to grow with repetition. We know his work habits are exceptional. His off-the-bounce game will develop. His low-post game will develop. Like good night and good luck defense.
Wembanyama, screen on Mobley. Back to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Inside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Garland against Fox. From 10 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
This has not been his game. He really needs one to fall, something he can build on here.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. Yep, that one's good. Wembanyama's got 22.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's Mitchell. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Out to Fox. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the lay-in. Fox has got 15.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Over the past month, these front court players have been money at the line. 5th on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
And you really have to love the confidence of this group at the free throw line. We haven't seen them struggle from there the way many bigs do.
Not at all. They've got the kind of ability at the line that would be exceptional at any position. You can't defend them as physically as you would some other big men because of just how reliable they are up there.
Mobley out to Garland. Down low. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Garland. 9 points for Evan Mobley.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. San Antonio with the ball. Wembanyama, the pass to Vassell. And here's Castle. Clock at 6. Back to Vassell. Jacks up a 3. Mobley grabs the board. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Wembanyama, the pass to Fox. Now Antetokounmpo. Pass to Wembanyama. Crafty move. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fox against Hunter. Allen a screen. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
That's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Pass to Vassell. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Strus is checked in. And that one falls for Vassell. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Fox outside. Pass to Castle. To the inside. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Back to Garland. Allen a screen from behind the arc. Garland no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis throws it down.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Hunter. Now here's Garland. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Castle. To the paint. Back come the Spurs in transition.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition.
Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Fox. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Hunter. Driving in. From deep, Mobley. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Pass to Garland. Back to Hunter. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game for the Cavaliers. Mitchell comes in for Strus, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Garland. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Harper's checked in. And here's Mitchell. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Wembanyama, pass to Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama, screen on Mobley. Back to Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo finds Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo up top, covered by Mobley. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. Allen on the wing. Hunter against Vassell. Ball outside. Shot clock at 6. Mobley outside. The three from Mitchell to halt the run. And he lays it up and in. Allen's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. The three. Gets the three to fall. Mitchell's got 7.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Back to you.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, appreciate the report.
And he'll spend some time on the perimeter, but at his core, Wembanyama is best inside.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Harper passes to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama, screen on Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley against Vassell. Hunter with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to ball. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
Here's Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Out to Fox. Pass to Harper. Antetokounmpo outside. And here's Fox. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to the right wing. There's Ball with a 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wembanyama.
And blocks like this fire Ball's team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Left side Mitchell. Outside Hunter. Back to Mitchell to win the drought. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Allen a screen. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Hunter. And he drops it in from the low post. Hunter's got 9.
Just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Spurs. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The home.
Thank you once again.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation. And he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Fox in at the 1. And for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. DeJounte Murray is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Inside, here's Murray. It's good. Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Greg, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
Pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Giannis kicks to Vassell. No good with the triple. New Orleans with the ball. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, I don't think you can look at these matchups and think it could be just one guy. I would have everybody on the glass to help out. And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
Wembanyama left side. Castle finds Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Fox inside the line.
Well, that's just perfect timing defensively for Murray right there. His instincts on this end are really impressive.
Williamson outside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Now here's Murray. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Lets a floater go.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
Jones, the pass to Murray. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of this.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland.
And his big night wasn't limited to his offense. His steals numbers were way up there, and it was a special night for him in just about every way.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Wide open look here for Murray. Knocks down the 3-ball. Murray's got 7 points.
Yeah, that corner 3 was there, and Murray drilled it.
Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Williamson. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And the dunk by Williamson.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now, here's Fox. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Cleveland. Wembanyama, a screen on Williamson. Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. Murray against Fox. There's a good screen. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside, Antetokounmpo. A pass to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Outside, Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Williamson. He doesn't hit that one. Giannis with some nice D. Wembanyama finds Antetokounmpo to end the cold streak, and he sinks the layup.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Victor Wembanyama.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
James Brago gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Now Castle. Still yet to score. Pass to Queen. Now Murray. From outside the arc. Queen can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. To the middle. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Fox has got his second bucket of the night. New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Queen. There's the triple. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Murray kicks to Williamson. Back to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. He looked
so for the Pelicans. Fears he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And it's Jose Alvarado in for DeJounte Murray. Then for the Spurs, Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Johnson in for Vassell. And here is Harper. 14 points from him the last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Back to Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Poole on the wing. Off target with his 3. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They're in the midst of an unbelievable streak right now. 18 straight wins. Just remarkable.
And it has been a lot of fun to watch these guys. It looks like every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you, it is tough to keep a streak going. There's a lot of pressure.
Traps in the tray.
Yeah, Poole can do it either way. He can do it off the bounce, or he can do it off the catch.
Wembanyama passes to Barnes. Now, here's Fox. Guarded close. That one goes. Count it. Fox has got 6.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Fears. He's guarded by Harper. Johnson against Poole. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Jeremiah Fears gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Trey Murphy's checked in for Jose Alvarado. Spurs also with the sub. Champagne's checked in. Good work there as it goes. He's got 11.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Poole outside. A floater. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
Trey Murphy is out there with Bay. Then it's Yves Missi. Then it's Fears. And it's Poole in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Bay against Barnes. Bounce pass from Bay. Pass to Fears. Good on the three-point shot. Fears has got his first bucket of the game and is on the board for 3.
That's a shot defenses are going to let Fears take. So the rookie making those will be a benefit.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Down low. Here's Missi. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Harper the pass to Waters. Now Wembanyama. Pass to Poole. Here's Missi. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Julius Randle and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Alperen Sengun and the Houston Rockets.
And for that game against Indiana, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Pass to Missi. Poole on the wing. Castle covering. Here's Missi. Here's Bay. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Pelicans trail by 13. New Orleans moving it around. Barnes against Bay. And Missi throws it down.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Outside Harper. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. And he gets it to go.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for San Antonio.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Easy work down low for Wembanyama.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Wembanyama, a screen on Poole. Wembanyama down low. Working on Williamson. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. They set the pick. Fears with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And he was outstanding getting to the line and converting.
Fox inside the line. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Spurs leading by 12. Wembanyama finds Castle. Wembanyama, a screen. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
The 3 from Poole. That one's good. Just his third make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds, guys.
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Murray's checked in for Fears. And San Antonio also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Williamson in the post. Antetokounmpo defending. Murray for 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Wembanyama, a screen on Williamson. Giannis passes to Wembanyama. Pelicans pull it in. Poole looking it over. Murray outside to the left side wing. And the rejection by Wembanyama. So for the Pelicans, Queens checked in. And Jones subbed in for Jordan Poole. Spurs also with the sub. Harper, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game. Jones, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Wembanyama finds Giannis. The kick out to Fox. To the inside. And stolen by Murray. Here's Williamson. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Murray, the pass to Jones. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 13-point lead. There goes Antetokounmpo.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Pass to Queen. Murray against Harper. Here's Queen. Williamson outside. To end the drought. Queen can't get it to go.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Harper against Murray. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
And Zion Williamson Williamson making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
Fox from outside. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you. Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass.
And the Spurs with some changes. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's Vassell in for Harper. Here's Murray. 9 points in the game so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's 1:59 left in the first half. The 3 from Poole. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Murray, a screen on Castle. Here's Poole. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. They set the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Queen. Buries the long-range jumper. Queen's got 5 points in the quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Steps back. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Vassell against Jones. And the basket by Vassell.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Pelicans trail by 17. Williamson with the screen from Murray. Williamson outside. No good on the triple. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And the shot goes in.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Murray against Fox. Now Murray. He's got 9. They set the pick. Here's Queen. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebound. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, these guys are dialed in, getting to their spots and taking their shots.
Great rhythm to their offense, just like your analysis. And that defense has been powerless to disrupt it.
Well, thank you, Ernest.
Changing things up just a bit, let's catch a glimpse of the Western Conference standings at the moment.
Looking at San Antonio, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Fox and Castle are their guards. Devin Vassell out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Pass to Queen. Lets the three fly. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Vassell outside. Here's Castle. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And you can tell Castle loves the challenge, right? Accepts it there, and this time knocks it down from beyond the arc.
Outside, Jones. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. San Antonio leading by 19 points. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray.
San Antonio ball.
Well, it's been a heck of a recent stretch for these guys. The centers and power forwards averaging the most points in their position in the last 10 games. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
That is major productivity in the paint. I mean, they would love to get more and more of that from him going forward, because a scoring big man like that, guys, it's never easy to come by.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Queen. And here is Williamson. Clock at 6. Out to the wing. And stolen by Vassell. To the paint. Here's Giannis. From down in the low post, it goes. 17 points for Giannis.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Pass to Queen. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Another one falls for San Antonio.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Murray. They need this. Here's Queen. A 3-pointer, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Wembanyama looking it over. Wembanyama, a screen on Jones. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Murray down low. Guarded by Fox. To the middle. Williamson against Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 5 assists tonight. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. Pass to Jones. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. Outside, Jones. They need this one. They get it again. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Jones against Vassell.
Well, he has yet to put points on the board, and his team is hurting because of it.
And Fox has it in the corner, and the 3 ball is good. Fox has got 16.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Murray outside. And stolen by Castle. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Here's the pick. Deep 2 from Murray. And again, New Orleans has no up.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Pass to Castle. Back to Vassell. Spurs working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Giannis. Defense right on him. Oh, offensive interference. New Orleans has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And they get it. And Trey Murphy gets the 3. 6 points for him.
The defense so focused on Murray there, but he's got like a sixth sense of when someone's open.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
New Orleans has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Down low, Queen. Oh, and the rejection by Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Let's see the stat sheet here for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Vassell against Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williamson from long range.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a tall, wily guy who forces you to take tough shots. And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Yves Missi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about. Great.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to a special regular season contest. Tonight doubles as the West quarterfinal in the NBA Cup. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I like that he's really found a balance. He doesn't feel the need to put the team on his back and try to carry them offensively, but he can still bring it when they need him most. And maybe what's most important, he provides that veteran leadership necessary.
So here's Dallas' starting group. A pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Spurs, Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the point. We are in the quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. It's the west side of the bracket with a group winner taking on the wild card.
Well, this is when the Cup gets serious. It doesn't matter what you did in the group play. This is single elimination, loser go home, and winner moves on.
And it's flag missing. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. And guys, they're up to 19 straight now. What a remarkable run.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. And here is Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama, screen on Davis. Antetokounmpo uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Here's flag. Left side, Davis. Good D by Antetokounmpo. And it's the Spurs ball. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
Last time these teams met, it came down to the wire. The bench play in that game was the difference.
Anytime you get starter-level production out of the second unit, you put yourself in a position to succeed.
Now here's Gafford. Outside for Davis. Pass to Gafford. Now Irving. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Fox. Castle on the wing. Lets it go from deep. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Pass to Flag. Outside Davis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Thompson with a screen. Irving for 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Here's Irving. After the basket by San Antonio. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And it's Flag missing. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 13-3 run. Ooh, took them no time at all to get that one.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give them a breather and talk things over. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Mavericks. No movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
Well, I think for San Antonio, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. 11-point game. Pass to Flag. Davis against Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Davis can't hit.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Castle on the wing. Shoots over Thompson. Here's Wembanyama. Gafford grabs the miss.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Irving. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
This man is a 3-level scorer. And this level, by the rim, there is nobody like Kyrie Irving in that touch he has.
And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Fox.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked him how they prepared for this matchup against Anthony Davis. And coach responded saying, you have to prepare for his impact on both ends. Offensively, he's terrific around the rim and pretty much unguardable when his jumper is falling. And defensively, he does it all. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Fox. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. Thompson against Vassell. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability...
For San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Johnson comes in for Vassell. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Right side, Russell. Pass to Davis. Back to Russell. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Russell's got 6 points.
Ooh, the crafty lefty. Russell smart around that hoop.
Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Johnson in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Castle, he can't hit that time. Mavericks trail by 3. Washington with the ball. Castle covering. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. The Spurs second, the 4th spot held by the Mavericks.
These 2 teams have been playing some aggressive defense. They love forcing a mistake and then running away with the ball for some quick points.
Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Barnes. Here's Harper. Now here's Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Barnes. Clock at 4. Wembanyama screen. Barnes, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
Now here's Irving. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Fox against Irving. Pass to Davis. Over Castle. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 7 points in the game.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Now here's Davis. He's coming off a 25-point game against Houston.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Wembanyama goes back up. And the rebound goes to Dallas. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
The three from Washington. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Fox finds Barnes. San Antonio moving the ball around. And it's Fox missing. The Mavericks trailing. Left side Irving. Pass to Lively. Now Washington. Here's Irving. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. Wembanyama screen. To the middle. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Dallas also making some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Flag comes in for Washington. And it's Klay Thompson in for Russell. Pass to Flag. Now Irving. Fires the three. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Castle, defended by Thompson. Here's Harper. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Wembanyama with the mean finish.
Pass to Flag. Back to Irving. Launches a three. That shot off.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Wembanyama, the pass to Harper. From deep. Davis with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Flag. Here's the three. Knocks down the long J. Flag's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, excellent setup for Flag. He's on his spot, lined up. All he needed was the ball in his hands.
Wembanyama finds Antetokounmpo. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Wembanyama screen. Barnes no good. Thompson against Castle. Irving a screen on Castle. Pass to Gafford. Antetokounmpo against Davis. And here is Irving. Shoots over Harper. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. Down low. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Pass to Davis. Over on Antetokounmpo. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Flag. Now here's Davis. Now Thompson. He's guarded by Castle. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving, that's good.
Let's just say this hasn't been his quarter. Yeah, he's shooting 20% in it so far.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. Davis against Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama puts it up and through.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside Davis. Fires from the corner. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Castle. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. With the clock winding. Oh, the man's an artist. What a throwdown by Victor.
Yeah, terrific follow-through for Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Back to Irving. Fires from deep. San Antonio with a rebound.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Pass to Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 7-point San Antonio lead.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Outside Irving. Thompson outside. Again, the miss by Dallas. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this.
Thanks for being with us, and let's get straight into it with the Players of the Week. In the Western Conference, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately for this guy. Victor, 7'4". This dude is 7'4". Folks, I mentioned because skills-wise, he's kind of like a small forward.
Lots of great NBA players from France, but he has a good shot at being the best of that group. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Mavericks.
Their long-range shooting has let them down. Maybe time to try something else.
Yeah, like pound the ball inside, serve up some elbow sandwich with some extra mayonnaise with a side of barbecue chicken alert.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Spurs lead by 7. On the court right now for Dallas. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. A pair of first overall picks for the front court. Flagg and Davis. And it's Gafford at center.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Inside, deflects the pass. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo's got 7.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Back to Irving. Launches it. Sinks the tray.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now Gafford, looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Irving, no good.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Irving with a rebound.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
And here's Gafford. Thompson outside. Davis with a screen on Castle. Thompson against Castle. Irving with a deep 3. Again, Irving missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And taking a moment here, a look at the best rebounders among rookies over the last month. 5th on the list, Cooper Flagg.
Hey, the way he's been aggressively attacking the boards, you have to think he's earned the respect of his teammates. Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Look at the stats for Kyrie Irving.
Over the past 10 games, his effective field goal percentage has really taken a tumble. In layman's terms, his offense just isn't as well-rounded as it could be right now.
Antetokounmpo against Davis. 6 to shoot. Here's Flagg. 5 points in the game.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Spurs need to get one up here. Wembanyama with a bucket.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Outside Davis. Back to Irving. To get back on track. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Antetokounmpo with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Vassell outside. Wembanyama screen. Castle right side. Shoots over Thompson. Castle misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Brian?
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report.
Hey, don't feel bad. Everyone struggles to keep Wemby off the glass.
Pass to Flagg. Back to Irving. Into the lane. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Oh, stop that, the rim. Victor using his reach to shut that bad boy down.
Four on the clock. Here's Irving.
Wow. Since the break, he has struggled to get going.
And he Here's Fox. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got assist number 8 now on the night. Mavericks trail by 20. Pass to Flagg. Back to Irving. Let's go with a three. Again, Irving missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 7 points in the game. Fox for three. That shot missing.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he maybe looked really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
And the basket by Castle.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Irving. Give him 8 points now. Looking to get it going. Pass to Flagg. And here's Gafford, covered by Wembanyama. And it's good for two. Gafford's got 6.
Yeah, I like Flagg in that two-man game. It makes the defense have to decide.
Castle on the wing, defended by Thompson. Wembanyama, pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Vassell. He's closely guarded. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Pass to Flagg. Now here's Davis. Antetokounmpo covering. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Back come the Spurs in transition. Fox outside. Here's Vassell. Back to Castle. Fox outside from the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Irving. This one for 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. The Spurs making a switch here. Harper's checked in. San Antonio leading by 19. Fox right side. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Outside Irving. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Washington passes to Irving. 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Marshall. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Wembanyama, screen on Lively. Outside for Wembanyama. Over to the left wing. Here's Harper, guarded by Russell. And Harper gets it to go.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Pass to Irving. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. Spurs lead by 23. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Now here's Fox. Here's Harper. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Back to Wembanyama. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for their matchup with the Nuggets, it's going to be a good challenge for them. Even though they expect to win, it could probably go either way, depending on how well they play.
Williams is checked in for Kyrie Irving. Now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and check out the bigs who have been posting big points so far this season. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
And you see why they keep going to him. He's a big man with a polished offensive repertoire, playing to his strengths and being efficient as a result.
Martin, he's checked in for the Mavericks. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Russell, no good. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Martin. Washington outside, and stolen by Antetokounmpo for the finish, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, so physical and quick in transition. I mean, who would you rather have in the open court?
Washington, a screen on Vassell. Martin, the pass to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Outside Russell. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Washington outside. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Castle and Johnson are on the wings, and it's Harper in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Russell, and again it's Dallas.
I like how Russell didn't second-guess himself there. He knew that was his shot to take.
It's Barnes on the wing. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it.
Dallas ball.
Mavericks trail by 20. Marshall outside. Russell a screen on Castle. To the inside. Pass to Lively. Back to Washington. Here's Lively. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Just a shot eraser. You never know where Wemby is, but you always know he's around.
Castle outside. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 6 rebounds in the game.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Castle for 3. Fires in the triple. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And their block numbers also stand out to me. Challenging shots at the rim has been a big part of their defensive success.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. To the middle. Wembanyama, pass to Harper. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Castle, just 5 to shoot. Shot from 16. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Marshall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fades away. Got it.
Ooh, nice touch from the mid-range. Davis proving how effective he is from that spot.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission, and his intensity on offense, it's been fun to watch.
On the wing, Davis. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Craig?
You know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
One thing about Keldon Johnson defensively, it's hard to back him down, Richard.
Yeah, he won't block a ton of shots, but he anchors really well against bigger players. That's why teams would rather attack him in space.
Free throw drops for Johnson.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any lineup. Why? Because of his versatility.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Irving's checked in, and Johnson drops them both.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Harper from downtown, on target from range.
A fairly confident three-point shooter. I'm sure Coach hopes Harper only gets better at this.
Irving against Castle. Irving, the pass to Washington. Outside Johnson. Pass to Harper. And here's Wembanyama. It's stolen by Washington. Right side, Irving. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
2 points. That one goes. Johnson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Washington passes to Russell. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 12-4 run. Down low. You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line, RJ.
That is amazing when you think about that number. But players are making $75, $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within. The want to compete against the best on the biggest stage.
It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Outside Russell. He drops it from range.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Pass to Harper. The three. It's a three-pointer.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Russell to pass to Davis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Castle. And it's Irving with a rebound. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. They host the Pistons after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Boy, I tell you, that's a freight train coming down the tracks right there. You don't want to mess with AD when he's on the move like that.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Russell with the ball. To the paint. Lively shot is off. The Spurs have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Wembanyama, screen on Davis. Here's Barnes. And it's blocked by Davis.
Oh, look, a block from AD. That's a shocker.
Champagnie, he's checked in for San Antonio. Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. And so it's San Antonio with it. 6 on the shot clock. Washington against Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Davis, a screen. Here's Irving. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Graham. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Olynyk checked in for Barnes, and Waters is subbed in for Champagny. Dallas also making some changes. Gafford comes in for Lively, and Flagg subbed in for Washington. Waters can't hit. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Pass to Thompson. The three is up. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama. Pass to Olynyk. Inside. Stolen by Thompson. It's a one-on-one situation.
And how about Flagg's speed on the breakaway? I mean, this young guy can really move.
San Antonio's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Outside Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's his first foul, and founded back in 2020. The National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
4th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And he makes a first. Bryant, he's checked in for McLaughlin.
Daniel Gafford.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. And now they'll move on in the NBA Cup tournament to the West semifinals.
They've got their sights set on winning that cup this year. So far, so good. They just have to keep playing at a high level.
Giannis, you knew.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.